Talk to Simon Jones now, who's the founder of UK charity Helping Rhinos. Good to have you with us.
Hi.
You know, so many surprising facts when it comes to rhino hunting, and one interview we saw there in that report was that people see this as a living. They don't see it as illegal because it's a way of life, a way of earning so much money.
Yeah, I think for the poachers on the ground, then absolutely they can earn a lot of money compared to what they earn. It's not a lot of money to us. If we talk about the numbers for us, it's a small amount, but for them it's a lot of money. But the real problem isn't so much the poachers on the ground, it's the syndicates that are sitting behind that are putting the money into it.
That's because we hear numbers such as rhino horn on the black market can sell for, what, £100,000 per gram, so more than gold, more than cocaine.
Yeah, absolutely. It's said to be the most expensive commodity, if you can use the word commodity, in the world today. So on the black market, exactly. And that's part of the problem now. It's seen as much now as a status symbol in some of the places where we call the destination markets where the horn is used.
Now, you mentioned that the issue of trying to stop the market for it, that will clearly be the best method of dealing with it. If there was no market, it wouldn't happen. The other option is what you do with or to the poachers when it's happening. Now, we were discussing a moment ago that the South African police do not have a shoot-to-kill policy. So if they see a poacher is about to do something, what do they do?
So they will try and track the poacher. They will try and then apprehend the poacher. It is turning into a war. There is an arm. So in South Africa, they're not allowed to shoot at the poachers unless they're shot at first.
And is that different from other countries?
Yeah, so Botswana, for example, tends to have more of their policies. They have a shoot-to-kill policy. So if you're suspected of being a poacher, then you don't have to wait for the poacher to open fire on you first.
Surprisingly enough, despite the effort that's being put, or that's said is being put into stopping poaching, there are some who say, well, why don't you legalise the trade to control the trade, to stop the barbarity that we're seeing against these animals? What do you think of that?
I think it's the polarising debate in rhino conservation at the moment, whether you should or shouldn't legalise it. South Africa, a lot of the authorities in South Africa think it's a good idea. I think as an organisation, we tend to try and almost sit on the fence a bit, because what we say is that if you're going to legalise it, then you've got 3 or 4 years before that infrastructure is in place that actually becomes effective. Another 3 or 4 years, we could be losing another 5,000-6,000 rhinos potentially. So we can't actually directly, as an organisation at Helping Rhinos, we can't influence what that decision is. So we are trying to focus more on stuff we can influence now, that we'll try and have an impact and let the authorities make those decisions, and we'll have to work with that. But as I say, it is the big polarising debate.
So we'll leave it there for now. Thank you very much. Simon Jones is from the charity Helping Rhinos. Thank you very much.
Thank you.